This week on Around the Monitor, Sony State of Play tried to out-Nintendo a Nintendo Direct. And not one, but two new models of Switch are coming this year. Just please don't let it have a stupid name. Let's go Around the Monitor.
Let's go.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Around the Monitor for the week of March 29th, 2019. I'm your host, King Kaiser, and this is the weekly gaming news game show where every point you make in the discussion is a point towards winning. Joining me once again is the unlucky tacticianer, the Green 8 Ball.
So I'm going to announce that I am now sponsored, not by Yoshi, ironically. I have Cinnamon Toast Crunch. They saw me on the show last week, and they're like, you know what? You guys, you got it. You're the guy we can see. So they gave it to me.
I would talk shit, but I did eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch this morning. Next up, we've got the fanciest boy in the land, Dapper Dastard. I hear you on that one. Borderlands 3 hype for sure. We've got the Snapshot Crackshot, the Fisher King.
In my Nuzlocke, I named a Numel Spicy Boy, and he died instantly. I don't know what that says.
He had it coming. And last up, we got this new character here. We got this this amazing Shadow Ninja in a really new Shinobi. He's gonna do some ninjutsu for us. God fucking damn it! It was higher the whole time. Oh, all right. Going right into this because I can't take this anger right now. It's just burning inside of me. First topic of the day. This one comes from Twinfinite. Sony's State of Play was announced, I think, on Friday of last week. It came out on Monday. Basically, they tried to out-Nintendo a Nintendo Direct. I'm going to jump straight into this with Fisher, because you're the only one here, apart from me, who actually watched it. What did you think about it? Not just in terms of what they presented, but how it was presented. The quality of the feed, the transitions, all of that.
Okay, so I think inadvertently they knocked it out of the park of trying to do Sony's variant on a Nintendo Direct. Because this does all the things that makes everyone so mad about Nintendo Directs. Where they never spend the right amount of time on anything. The transitions don't make any fucking sense, and they jump from topics at a ludicrous speed.
Wait, you mean when they had that guy and the girl talk to each other about dumb shit that was so scripted and poorly acted last time?
It's like every time Giant Bomb watches a game that has like fake commentary and they just like fucking rip it to pieces. I was so mad. I was like, this isn't how people talk or behave. This definitely felt like a first try. But that being said, as I said, I think it's about as competent as a Nintendo Direct currently is.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if that's a good thing for Sony or an indictment of Nintendo, but either way, yeah, like this was a good run at like a press conferences are a nightmare. Let's just have our own pre-prepared stream.
Yeah. And
just run that.
Yeah, I think they
Also, the name is pretty okay.
I don't love it.
Well, it makes me think of State of Decay, which is a problem. But
I think it's supposed to be like State of the Union, but I don't know if you want to make that comparison right now.
I guess, yeah, I don't know.
Anyways,
Is State of the Day a thing? I don't know.
Anyways, let's hop it back to 8-Ball. When do you think we're going to see? How often will we see these State of Plays? Do you think we're going to get these every quarter? Do you think we're going to get these just every time Sony's like, oh hey, we've got like 10 trailers we want to throw at you, here you go? Or is it like, oh hey, well, we've got a new trailer for The Last of Us Part 2, so let's scramble to get some other things around that and send that out. What do you think?
First of all, hopefully they wouldn't do the quarter thing, because apparently everybody defines quarters as so you gotta be careful. Don't do by quarter. I would say at minimum you should probably do one a year. That's pretty evident. I think you should do one. I think you actually need to lock down a time frame. I would not want to do it based off what games you have coming out or whatnot, and just like string them. I was reading the article, and most of the complaints were, I didn't know this was happening, or like it was bad because it seemed rushed or something like that. I was like, yeah, it's their first one. That's what people we're saying. I can get that, but I think you should have it like maybe not quarterly. Pick like twice a year or something like that, and then do it like that. Announce something you have going on. Yeah, it'll get boring, but once you have it kind of ingrained in the video game society, the echelons of upper welfare right there, then you'll have more viewers and people can look forward to something.
Yes, the echelons of upper welfare.
Sounded fancy to me, man. And that's what you got to do, dude. State of the fucking play.
Wait, there's echelons in upper welfare?
Man, we don't need to drag this guy through the mud.
Not yet, anyway.
But no, you should do it twice a year, and I think you should. If you don't lock down a time, people are going to be more liable to dodge it and just get the news somewhere else, which is not as great. You probably want them actually watching the thing, so that way they hear the news direct and get it hyped, and they can hype it up for you as a big thing that you need to do. So there you go.
Solid. Next up, let's send this one to Dapper. The biggest complaint about this state of play was that there was no like super huge major announcements. By that meaning, like we're not seeing something from Naughty Dog. We're not seeing Death Stranding. You know, none of the major first party games. Like they ended the show. They showed a new trailer for Days Gone that looked really cool, and they ended the show with Mortal Kombat 11 trailer that was, for a person who doesn't care about Mortal Kombat 11, it was a good trailer, but that's a third party game.
Statement. That's
going to be on every console, not just Sony. What do you think about that?
So I think my first thought on the matter is
Borderlands 3 hype.
So yeah, but I know the one thing is everyone was expecting there to be something like Last of Us 2, I think was the one that everyone was saying. Why was there no Last of Us 2? I do think it was kind of odd not to do something a little bigger for your first one. That definitely, I mean, again, you want to make a good first impression, so something that would have been so awesome that it detracted from the other stuff that people weren't so happy about would have done them some good. But at the same time, I don't think these things are really huge risk. I don't think you're going to alienate people from buying your stuff because your online show your online thing didn't hype them up enough. So yeah, I probably would have waited to do my first one until I had something bigger to show, but I don't think it matters in the long run. I think this is something they're going to keep trying to do, and I don't really think it bothers them too much. The first one didn't blow everyone's expectations. It's Sony. They have time to figure it out and do something better.
Yeah. I mean, and also it should be mentioned that they had a lot of like PlayStation VR games featured, which is only speaking to the like maybe million units sold of PlayStation VR. So,
given that VR sucks.
Whoa,
It's super weird that fucking Persona 5R got announced 2 days before this thing.
Yeah, man. Persona 5. Still haven't played it. Bring it to Switch. Maybe I will. Anyways, last but not least, Hayo. So they mentioned earlier when they said that they weren't going to be at E3, they also said, we're not going to do anything around E3. We want to have our own moment. We want to make it ours. Will they release something like this in the week-ish of E3? Will they do a state of play around that? Or will they really stay like actually far away from E3 and make their own major announcement? Also, second question to that, will we see another PSX ever? Which is their own kind of press conference event that they usually would have around like the end of the year.
I guess I might even be able to just throw both of those together. When is E3 normally? Give me that though.
I think it's June.
May, June?
Yeah,
June.
I think it's
Middle of
June.
summer?
I think it's like the first week of June.
Okay. They could just replace their PSX with this thing if they wanted to get off the ground a little bit more. Just say, hey guys, instead of whatever this is, we're gonna make it our state of play. Or we have two things: PSX for XYZ news, state of play for ABC news. You know, you can do two little things, make them on opposite ends of the E3 spectrum. So you have your thing, E3, your thing again. Kind of like what 8 Ball was talking about. I say go even a step further. Do it every quarter. Doesn't matter when your quarters are. Just say, hey, look for us every 3 months. Doesn't matter what your fucking quarter's defined as. That is what a quarter of the year is. We're gonna get 4 of these. Maybe we have 2 right next to each other, and then those are our quarters now. Shoot, that's really all I have to say about that.
You sure you can't get one more point? And we're gonna move on from that one. All right, let's go to the next topic. This one comes from GamesIndustry.biz. We now know a little bit more about the new Switch model coming this year. Yes, that was plural because there, in fact, is going to be 2 Switch models if the reporting is to be believed. Originally, this was coming from the Wall Street Journal, who is pretty darn reliable in their reporting. Let's kind of go right into this one. Let's start with Hayo. Going backwards. Is splitting this into 2 SKUs a smart idea? They're saying they're going to have an upgraded version where the specs, the tech inside of the box is a little bit stronger. And they're going to have a version that might be a little bit weaker, but is more aimed at being a cheap version to kind of sell to those who can't afford the more expensive one. And also kind of, hey, you've got kids in your house. You don't want them touching your Joy-Cons, getting them all greasy and dirty. So here's a Switch Kids version. What do you think about that?
First thing I think is kids aren't really greasy; they're more sticky.
You're right.
When you're
right.
around
sticky,
kids,
you know what? I'm going to give you a
sticky
point
things.
for that one because you're right. I used the wrong adjective. Fuck me.
That's all right. We'll let it slide this time. That's something you just got to be around kids a lot to get that physical kid experience. But anything that you're separating the casual gamers from the hardcore gamers, I can get behind. I want to be able to shit on the casuals in every way, shape, or form I can. If my hardware is better than your hardware, that's bonuses for me. Anything that gives me the leg up on these shitty ass casuals. Oh, nice little baby Switch you got over there. See how mine's twice the size? It's bigger, it's blacker, it's harder, it's better, baby. Yes, I want to be able to play Fortnite on my hardcore console.
God damn it.
And beat you when I got triple the FPS that you do. 50 times the ping and the Wi-Fi and my RAM is off the chart. I love it.
Wait, 50 times the ping?
Yeah.
50 times the ping.
Big boy gamers are talking right now. Please. Why don't you go play with your little baby Wii over there?
Damn.
Who the fuck owns a Wii?
Hey, my grandmother owns a Wii. Shut the hell up. She
Exactly.
bought it for Wii bowling.
That's the greasy one, right? Not the sticky.
You're right. My grandma,
Grandmas are very
kind of
expensive.
greasy.
Yeah.
And the Wii's definitely attract grease. Those fucking Wiimotes slipping out of your hand.
God. Kids never drop those
I
shits.
hate when the Wii slips out of my hand, man.
Hayo, anything else to add to this? The 2 SKU ideas? You're into it?
No, I think it's cool. I like to be able to have, depending on what the price point is. I don't want my hardcore gamer Wii Switch to be like double the price of theirs. I kind of do because it's like, yeah, I'm a big boy. I can buy the big expensive toys. But if it's like, and I like when it's heavy shit. Now, actually, I got no downsides to this. If it's just a brick, that's just a regular ass console. I can't take it anywhere. I need to plug it into 4 different things to have it give it enough juice. Hooks up to 4 consoles or 4 fucking monitors. Play 1 game.
It's like the end game takes fucking 8 batteries. It's got spikes sticking out of it.
Hayo's Switch 2.0 will be a brick house.
It's got a bunch of unnecessary sharp edges. Not safe for
Hayo's Switch will. Hayo's Switch is going to come with a cup
Just let
holder.
it all hang out.
I'm going to give
It's
you an
a
extra
Switch
point for that.
house.
That was a good joke.
This is pretty good. You just overlooked.
Anyways,
Hey, hang on, Zach. Are you doing the bottom thing, lower third?
I am not because I did not
Okay, I
prep
was wondering
that.
about that.
Thank you for asking. The next question. This one. Who went right before Hayo? I think it was
me.
Yeah, I think it was you.
Yeah.
We kind of asked this earlier in a previous episode. Actually, I think it's the best performing episode of Around the Monitor. how can they? What can they really add to the? We'll call it the Pro Edition of the Nintendo Switch to make it better, and to what would be a fair price point for that?
So what you gotta do is you just gotta put a sticker on the front that says this will make you better at gaming.
Oh shit!
And that's the only difference you have to put. That's the only difference you have
So-
to put on the Pro one, and bam, that with no actual factual basis behind it, just lie to people and say it will make them better, and bam,
Actually,
got it.
actually,
perfect sales.
Dapper, you just brought up a great point there. You raised the Borderlands 3 thing,
I did.
And-
I didn't even notice.
and and my question is similar to what they did with the 3DS. What was the 3DS Pro? It was the new 3DS, right?
Oh yeah.
Fucking
I was
terrible
gonna
name.
get there.
Terrible
you didn't
name.
fucking go there.
6DS, 3DS.
You want me to go there?
Nah,
Fuck, you finish your point
Yeah,
first.
yeah. Dapper,
Like a town.
do you think that the more advanced version of the console will have games that you can only play on the advanced version of the console?
If they do that, it might be the stupidest thing Nintendo's ever done.
They've done it
They've
before.
Well, they're fucking stupid.
Then it'd be stupid to do it again.
It would be dumber to do it twice. He's right.
Yeah.
It would be dumb to do it twice.
Yeah.
But
Well,
Nintendo's
well,
done a lot of dumb fucking things. They've
well,
released
with
the Wii U, for God's fucking sake.
With the 3DS debacle, did they release two versions at the same time, or they just released upgraded one later?
It was like a year later.
Like a year
or two
later.
later.
Yeah.
Still
I
later.
promise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little stick so you can
So,
play Monster
which-
Hunter.
it's still stupid, but I don't think it'd be as stupid as releasing two versions at the same time and saying this one's tech specs are so much better that you can't even play the same games on it.
Okay.
That would be shooting yourselves in both foot and then just one more in the thigh just to make sure it really hurts.
Alright.
The
And
thigh
in
shots.
conclusion,
Fair.
Fuck.
8-Ball, I do want to get to you.
After Fisher King. Moving on.
And then they're like, oh, we got
You know
everyone, right?
You don't have to ask me anything if you can't think of anything. I can fucking.
No. I have questions.
Because
I just
Tyra's
don't think they're
wrong
the answer
You
that
wanna
you
go
want
off
to
his
give
point.
me. So instead, actually, I'm gonna go to you, 8-Ball, because you really want to talk about this. I take the leash off. What do you got?
Take the leash. Oh, okay. All right. Kyle, you're wrong. Sorry. Let's start off with you first.
Oh shit.
Okay. Let me
calling you
ask
out.
you. Are any of you professional gamers in your time? At all? Please. Who is the professional gamer or the guy who's going the high like why are you buying a Nintendo console if you're not a casual gamer?
Oh.
So casual gamers play Nintendo games. They don't go competitive. And if you want to play competitively, you're playing something else. Unless you're playing Smash
Now-
Brothers.
now
I'm
listen,
gonna say
listen.
some Smash Bros. Players
And
who
welcome
disagree with you.
welcome to getting your Evo canceled.
Now
because they
listen.
don't want you
I'm
competitive.
gonna give you a point for this argument, but I'm also gonna say,
I'm sorry to go in now.
Nintendo has something that all the other consoles don't, in that it is the only portable console.
Okay. So, if you make two of them, you're killing your own fucking thing. They did it with the new 3DS. It
Okay.
was a huge fucking debacle right there. And they did split the game.
Whoa. They ended up
Whoa.
selling more consoles because of
Whoa.
that.
Hey,
It is, yeah.
but here's the thing.
Okay.
They could have probably kept 3DS sales all at, like, they probably wouldn't have had to make a new one and invest. I don't know how much money it costs to make a new console and upgrade your system and just keep it the fucking same.
Mhm.
About 6.
Yeah.
About
About
six. Six what?
$6.
About six.
So, like, you could argue, was the investment worth it? I don't know, because I don't work at the company. Is it worth it to, like, drive off half your fans playing this game and half your fans playing the other one? A casual one versus a non-casual two. That wasn't even how they did the 3DS. That's the sad part. So if you advertise one as a non, like a pro versus casual, which they're doing in this article,
Yes.
which is the worst thing I think you could suggest, especially to Nintendo fans.
Mm.
Like, you're playing fucking Mario Party with your friends. Like, the most competitive. Hey, Jimmy, guess what? You have to buy dinner now because you lost. That's competitive. Like, I don't know what the fuck I need an upgraded console to play like these party games or whatnot, or these platformers or Mario Odyssey by myself? Do I really need a pro system to play that by myself?
I'll give you
No,
that.
you
I'll give you
don't.
that. I hear you on that
You just
one.
play the normal system. And anytime they haven't released an upgraded system, it's been fucking either overpriced, unnecessary, like the 2DS or the new 3DS and the whatnot, and even the 2DS, or they had like, say, I remember there was like the Wii Motion Plus like controller thing, the Wii. Like they just are bad at upgrading their system.
That was
Really
another time
bad.
they split the games
They had
too.
they had Game Boy Advance and they went to Game Boy SP. Why the fuck are you doing that? I don't goddamn know. Like they did the 3DS.
Whoa,
and
whoa,
the 3DS
whoa,
Lite.
whoa! Are
Like,
you
they just
seriously
do it
talking
all
shit
the
talking the Game Boy SP?
Yes.
Oh
It's
my
great.
god!
But the Game Boy Advance is good. Like it's good enough. Why do you have to fucking upgrade your thing?
Oh man,
Why do you have to
I'll
upgrade
give you a
your thing?
point because you're adamant about this.
You don't
Fisher-
need to do
Fisher-
it. You're splitting
Fisher-
your fan base.
Do you want to go in on this? Because I can, but it is.
Oh, do I get to go now?
I'm not competing. Yeah.
8-Ball, I hate to do it to you, man. You're wrong.
Is it just Smash? Is it just
And-
Smash Brothers?
And I hate to say it. Well, I hate to say it even more. Hayo's right.
Yes.
Hey, points for
Hayo's
Ohio.
100% right, because that's we now live in an era where every console is now going to come in the "Are you a real gamer or a casual gamer?" Variety. And the parents will buy the casual gamer one for their kids because it's cheaper and easier to replace. I was at the Nintendo store in New York on Sunday, and because my family was visiting and they were touring, and I took them in there, and the kids wanted more Joy-Cons because apparently they have broken 6 of them.
Jesus God, your family is dangerous.
In puberty.
Well, there's 3 kids and they're fucking small. But yeah, no, it's unreasonable. Kids are monsters. But yes, this will sell. It will sell tons. The pro version will sell tons. The light version will sell less tons. Because 2 things. Hey guys, what's the most played game on the Switch? Anyone?
Fortnite?
Fucking
Wii-
Fortnite.
Wii
Of course, it's
Sports.
Fortnite. And
Did you say
what
Wii
is the
Sports?
problem with- yeah,
Yes.
yes.
Will the kids be able to real quick? Will the kids be able to tell the difference between that and the pro?
Well,
that
so
are playing
here's
Fortnite?
here's the big deal. Right, this week, Fortnite's ranked mode came out, and it is forced cross-platform, which is a terrible idea.
Oh
Um,
wow, that's a
But
bad idea.
so the problem is that the Switch doesn't get stable frame rate playing Fortnite.
hmm
So people are gonna be like, if I'm gonna be the next ninja, I need to have the good Fortnite tech. So I can
So instead
really,
of buying
really...
a great PC, I'm gonna play on the upgraded Switch.
Yeah, because people are stupid. I know people that still like religiously buy and play Xbox, and I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Mhm.
And Smash Bros is
Hey,
the other one.
They got
because-
that. They got that Xbox One X. That is is the most teraflops of any console.
It's gonna tear a flop if they put it out on the market. I tell you that
Hey,
right now.
hey, hi
But and the most dedicated group of insane people in the world, Smash Bros fans, will buy this because it will have because Nintendo has to say a very simple phrase: less input delay in Smash Bros. And congratulations,
What?
you've sold 10,000 systems.
Why was that Nintendo ASMR there for a second?
Because Fire
Why
Emblem
was
people
Nintendo trying to seduce me?
because Fire
That's just
Emblem
what it
people
sounds like.
Sorry, not Fire Emblem. Smash Bros people need to be seduced with an excess of Fire Emblem characters, waifus, and less lag. All that combined, and you can sell them anything, including playing in the toilets at Evo.
Okay, well, future
All-
reference. Any of you viewers out there, if you get the pro console, when the Pokemon game comes out, 1v1 me. Fucking Final Destination in Pokemon. I don't even give a shit. I'll take you guys.
Oh, also, yeah, I was gonna.
I don't need
if-
less input delay to kick your fucking.
Wait.
Oh, yo, sticky fingers over there. You and me, baby. Let's fucking go.
If they're
you,
smart,
sticky fingers.
if they're smart, they will release these around the time that Pokemon Sword and Shield come out, and they will bundle them.
All I want to say is I'm surprised to hear this from you, 8-Ball, because I feel 2 things. One, it's proven if you release a new version of the hardware, you're going to sell more units. I mean, I bought the new 3DS after owning the original 3DS. Thank you for that,
I
Dapper.
love you.
But 2, for someone who talks so bad about the input lag from Google Stadia, you seem to be pretty. I mean, now granted, it's a very different situation.
For
Wasn't
which,
that me?
What inputs?
Google
lag?
Stadia,
Google Stadia.
the streaming only game.
That was me, I think.
No. Pretty much everybody but me talks shit on it.
I
So.
think everyone was one with the input lag.
Yeah.
I think
Oh,
Google
God,
Stadia.
oh,
Fair
yeah.
enough.
No, I was playing on my PC and streaming to my PC though from the Switch.
Oh, we're talking about
you
So if I
Elgato.
didn't need to do
Gamer
that,
Switch.
then it would have been different.
Hey, if you had the gamers Switch, then that's what they should
No,
call
was
it. The gamers
It was
Switch.
the difference in putting the Switch to the PC. That's the fault of Nintendo at base anyway.
They
They would
just sign a document confirming you're a true gamer.
Wait, can I say
before you get it?
something
Yeah,
as
you
well?
sign the document. If a pen comes off, you're a kid and you're sticky, and you can't fucking buy it.
You gotta get you gotta get a badge that says true gamer.
No sticks.
All right. Hi, you get the closing word of this argument here.
Not only is the gamer Switch better, here's the thing. As Nintendo and Microsoft continue to pioneer... Shit, I gotta cover up the fucking chat. Because I'm gonna read that shit. As Nintendo and Xbox continue to pioneer crossplay, I want to have the gamer Switch to play Gears of War on my gamer Switch with my buddies when they're playing on their Xbox One X, teraflopping their dicks all over the place. I gotta be with them, and 10 donging all over the place. We're gonna be fucking sword playing like crazy. It's gonna be great.
Sorry, go to webcam. Go to webcam.
And that's gonna do it for this round. 8-Ball and Dapper Dastard, it's time to go home and become a family man.
God
But
damn
Wait,
it.
what?
Final round. Fight.
let's go right into the final round here. The first article comes from GamesIndustry.biz. Philadelphia is getting a $50 million esports stadium. I think the most notable thing from this is that it's actually going to be located next to the rest of the Philly sports stadiums. I don't know their fucking names.
Sports.
Yeah. So first off, two major questions from this, for me at least. Is the United States ready for a major dedicated esports stadium that isn't in like Las Vegas? The major one that we have now is in Las Vegas. And two, is Philadelphia a good choice? Let's start this one off with Hayo.
Hold on, I need to Google where Philadelphia is real quick because I don't know, which may be an indicator for why the fuck are they putting an esports thing there? Maybe it's because they don't want it to have it in a fancy sports nation or something. Because all those fucking I gotta minimize.
All right.
These fuckhead jocks, dude, are gonna come over there and start breaking windows and shit because they're like games aren't sports, and it's like no, fuck you guys. All right. Yeah. I like Philadelphia. It's in Pennsylvania?
Yes. What?
Huh. How long's that been a thing?
Oh, no. Fisher, would you like to take the free walk on this point?
Okay, I'm just gonna start with things here. Okay, hey, did you hear about the Super Bowl ever?
What's that?
Okay, great. So yeah, his whole thing about there not being jocks in Philadelphia. When the Eagles were winning, they were destroying their own city. No, Philadelphia is a cesspool. I don't care why that.
Dude.
I just, Jesus Christ, Kyle. No, this is a terrible fucking idea. There is absolutely no reason to build a specific esports stadium. I don't care if it costs $50 million. I don't care if it costs $10 million. It's a stupid idea. I keep always, every time I read anything about like the esports industry, my brain goes to that Vice News article about, hey guys, how the fuck is the Overwatch League worth $150 million? This is like when it was on its fucking knees in the beginning, when it was doing awful. And like, so esports is, it's a money laundering scheme, right? That's what it keeps.
I mean,
looking
that's
like.
all sports.
Yeah, but no, I think not only is it a terrible idea, I think it's just unnecessary. You can convert anything into any kind of arena. Fighting games do it all the fucking time. It's stupid. Like
Well-
any major industry, they come in, they repurpose an existing facility, even if it's just for a night or a week.
They said in the article it's going to seat 3,500 people, so only 3,500, which is very small by like actual sports stadium size. But I mean, yeah, they're obviously gonna like rent this out to other events, like on the nights when they're not going.
Yeah, but I mean, I get that it's going to be hardwired specifically for like esports, competitive gaming. But like, I really feel like that like this is kind of a waste $50 million basically, because like I get doing it in a smaller city comparison, because like $50 million is substantially more in Philadelphia than it is in New York or DC or Detroit.
For sure.
But like, it's still. I think this is a bad fucking idea.
No, here's the thing. This is going to help legitimize esports, because now we can say, hey, not only do we have our gamer switch, look at our gamer convention hall. Wow, it seats 3,500 gamers, dude.
Damn.
And if it's, I don't know how specific you need to build a stadium just to play video games, but if it's all teched out, you walk in, it's red and black, it's got lights everywhere, it's got TVs and speakers behind your seats, and like a Gamer Fuel comes up out of your seat and stuff. The chairs are like those gamer chairs.
Mountain Dew Code Black.
Yeah.
Like if I walk into this and it's just a gamer paradise, I'm gonna be saying, hey, random lady, let's fuck so I can bring my kids here, because this is fucking awesome. Now it's our turn to have a thing we do on the weekends. This is great. I love this. This is a family event. Guys, you want to go see a football game, or you want to go see the fucking Overwatch people play?
Okay, counterpoint to your legitimizing thing, not thinking about fucking random ladies. So when this goes under in 5 years, does it delegitimize esports?
Nope. Now we got another convention hall for the regular sports, baby.
Damn it.
Philadelphia Eagles.
Bowling,
Look how
here we
fancy
go.
The DX Racer chairs are. Oh, they're going to get all sweaty under your...
Oh, that's what it's going to be.
butt.
It's going to be the DX Racer Arena, like the Smoothie King Arena, whatever the fuck. It's the DX Racer.
Here's the thing.
Razor Arena.
Here's the thing. I was full on ready to give Fisher this point. And then Hayo
He
came...
doesn't know where the fuck Pennsylvania is.
That's not relevant to the question. And
Fuck
then
you.
and then Hayo came back, giving me that A+ Hayo content that we come to expect. And then you did counter him with the only good point. Right now, I think I'm going to give it to both of you and hope that there's not a tiebreaker. And if there is, I'll come up with something.
Oh, okay, I'll take that point. Thank you.
Okay, sure. All
Philadelphia.
right, yeah.
Next up, this one comes from GamesIndustry.biz again. Wolfenstein: The Young Blood, the new kind of standalone expansion for Wolfenstein, is going to have a co-op mode where if you own one copy of the game, you can play with your friend online co-op without them having a copy of the game. Obviously, this is very consumer friendly. I mean, shit, yeah. If I only have to play, if me and my buddy are looking at this game, we're saying, hey, we only have to buy one copy for us to both play through the experience together, and then I don't know, we sell it back to GameStop or whatever. Obviously, that's great. But is this a good idea sales wise? Do we think this is actually going to move more units than previously? I gave the first one to Hayo, so we're going to start this one with Fisher.
Okay. First of all, this game has to have absolutely stellar co-op. It's like if you played the New Order at the end, it explains the premise of the Youngblood. And if it doesn't, like, it's built around having two different players playing different characters. And like, if this co-op doesn't fucking rule, this game is a failure. The fact that they're doing this shows me that they're actually pretty confident in this co-op, and that I think they're kind of hoping for a thing that I buy it and Kaiser and I play it, and Kaiser is so wowed by the game that he actually wants to replay it, and so he buys it for himself and then plays it with his girlfriend or something of that nature. I think that's the kind of like sort of I tell two friends, they tell us two friends kind of marketing they're going for here. I think it will probably work. These games are very good. All three of the 2.5 new Wolfensteins are very good. And they keep selling pretty well. Machine Games knows what the fuck they're doing. That being said, I am so fucking over companies announcing something to be patted on the back. Like saying, "Hey, look at us. We're not having loot boxes in our game. Applaud us, please."
Okay. Whoa. That's, I think, different than this. This is like, nobody does this. The only example I can think of people doing this is Nintendo with, I think, the 3DS it was. They had a few games when they came out that like...
It was Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
where
was
you
fun.
could play like little snippets of the game if your friend had it, and you also had a 3DS and were near them.
Oh yeah, you had to be near him too. That was right.
Yeah, it was a lot of loopholes, but it was fun.
Bluetooth gaming.
But it was fun.
It was fun. It
Yeah.
was fun. It was the fun of times.
I think that in general is a bad trend in gaming. But I think I would say I think the like consumer friendly is now being used as like an advertising thing. I think that's kind of bullshit.
That's fair.
You should be
That's
consumer
fair.
friendly.
Yeah. Hiya, what do you think about this?
I
If
don't think I have a super.
if I bought this game and I said, "Hiya, we're going in. You don't even have to buy it. Let's fucking go." Are you there?
I'm almost now. Oh, now that you phrase it like that, I'm annoyed.
Oh.
Because normally I'm like, oh great, guys, I'm sorry, I can't play this new game with you. I can't buy it. I don't have the funds. I gotta buy like furry porn or something. Like I just can't do it, guys. And my priorities are not there. But now it's like, hey Rob, I got this game. You know, Danny hits me up. Hey Rob, I got the new Halo. You want to play? And it's like, I don't have an excuse anymore. I can't dodge you anymore, dude. Kaiser's like, dude, Rob, I got this indie game. You want to play fucking Baba fucks with me, dude? It's like, no, I'm not trying to do any Baba fucking dude. Baba blacks you down low, man.
Whoa. You just went from furry porn to saying you're not gonna Baba fuck.
Well, I don't like doing it with you. You're ruining it for me. Look at
Okay.
your hair right now, man. It's all slicked back and stuff. You're gonna ruin
It's
my
not
fucking
slicked
vibe.
back, it's slicked up.
Oh God, directions. I hate this. I think it's a neat little thing. Maybe these guys are playing the long con. They're not even saying, oh, we want to have 1 million sales for this. Or they're saying, we're going to set things up so that 10, 15 years down the line, when we try to do some other, when all games are doing this, we're going to come switch it up again. They'll be like, hey, we remember you. You guys were the ones who brought us into this new era of gaming where Rob has to play with his buddies. Rob doesn't want to play with his buddies. I'm going to burn down this fucking company. These guys have sealed their own deaths, man. What are we talking about?
God damn it. Both of these arguments are from two sides of the aisle, and I fucking love it. This might be the best final round ever.
The third question. Who gives a fuck?
This might be the best final round ever. You know what?
Because I really want to talk about the final question. It's so funny.
Everybody gets a point on that one. We're going to final round. This is sudden death, baby.
Go, baby!
This one comes from, I said games industry. Judgment or Judge Eyes, whatever you want to call it, the Yakuza game, Yakuza side story game that got pulled from shelves after one of the voice actors apparently was caught on cocaine. The sales in Japan skyrocketed after the game was pulled from shelves. Reportedly, now they've sold 97% of the total stock of the game, or the total copies of the game that are in stores. I want to say he was the person in charge of the game, maybe the director, whatever. Maybe it was Sega, somebody like that, was like, I regret that these people aren't buying it now, that they think like it's going to be hard to get. He's like, I wish they would have bought it before that this had happened.
Right, yeah.
But like, I mean, you're making a game impossible to buy, so of course people are going to want it more.
Was that the same guy who said, if you take it out of your stores, I'll sue you? CyberConnect guy? Or was this a different dude?
Different guy.
Okay.
Because this guy was getting money from the game being sold. Well, they both were, but this guy was with the company making the game.
So Sega, okay.
Yeah. Now, my counter argument to this would be, was this whole thing a ploy all along? I don't think it was, because Japan has history of doing this, but clearly it's worked out for them. Hayo, I believe this one starts with you. What do you think about this, man?
This one was weird for me, man. I don't know. It's like, maybe this is the consumer's way of sort of sticking it to the man. Oh, you're going to take away this coke-addled fucking game from us? No, we're going to buy it, and we're going to do a whole bunch of coke using the game. Fuck you guys. But at the same time, the people making the game are like, great. Like, fucking thank you for buying our game. This guy still got fired, so like, this is a win-win for us, you fucking idiots. You fucking Japanese mongrels.
Whoa.
They probably wouldn't say that. Because they hate China, dude. Actually, they would say that. They'd 100% say that. You idiots, buy my game, do coke with it. That guy's fired. I got all the money in my pocket. Hell yeah, dude.
Fisher, what do you want to say about this?
Why do I do this with my Thursdays? The moral of the story here with this whole Judgment thing isn't all press is good press. It might seem like that's the moral story, but it's not. The moral of the story here is do drugs, kids. And everything's gonna work out great. No, this is exactly what this is. It's a note. Any news is good news, no matter what happens to you. Like if you get your name out there, things will get better. Apparently, it's ridiculous. This is best case scenario for them because the Yakuza franchise sells, decently well. I mean, nothing amazing. It's actually started to do better over here than it is in Japan. Because people are realizing this is ridiculous and fucking rad. I want to play more of it. This is exactly what they need. They need a huge kick in the ass in the Japanese market to be like, hey, we're a franchise that actually matters still. Buy our shit. Look at how prevalent we are in society. And to your point about do you think this might be a ploy? It definitely. I don't think it is because I think that Japan's government just wouldn't allow themselves to be taken less seriously in this matter. They're very police wise, they're very forward and stern, out facing thing. I think that this is literally just a case of I don't think that the fact that drugs are involved did anything to it. I think that's just people talking about, wow, this game must be important if it's getting pulled from stores. That collector aspect that a lot of Japanese people are infamous for.
I guess that is one of their stereotypes, absolutely. But...
Now, Hayo, I don't know if you can talk about Japanese stereotypes after what you said.
Here's the thing. I study Japanese everything for years, alright? I'm borderline an expert in the Japanese.
Okay,
right?
I don't know if I believe you on this one.
Know about them.
Yeah, and the figurine industry is one of the highest things in the whole country, which is bonkers.
Figurines? What is Fisher King talking about, dude? This guy is off his gourd. He's insane. We don't even know why I'm in the final round. We're talking about
collecting.
We're talking about Japanese people.
And I said something about Japan. What the fuck's going on?
I hate this guy, dude. Get him out of here, man. Give me the win right here.
Is there a fucking helium leak in here?
All right. I honestly,
I got robbed on the lost episode.
Dapper, I agree with you.
Which one is the troll and which one is legit?
All right. I think for this one, it was a really tough choice, but I think I'm actually gonna have to give this one to Fisher for.
Rob, you spit some quality bullshit. I'll give you that.
He certainly did, and for that, he deserves his own kind of win. But we're gonna go into the minute to win it. Are you ready, Fisher?
Yeah. So, in one of the articles we didn't talk about this week, it was going to be another discussion we would have to have about sort of taking the artist away from the art and distancing them from what they've created. Which I think is a valid argument to talk about. And that being said, hey, George R. R. Martin, fuck off. Yeah, I'm not talking about Nosh. I'm talking about George R. R. Martin allegedly is working with FromSoft to make a thing. No, finish your fucking book series before you start anything else, you asshole. Everyone's worried about him fucking dying before he finishes game times, and he's starting a new project. Go to hell. This was 40 seconds. I don't care. He can go fuck himself. I'm mad about this.
All right. That was a pretty. I mean, I'm not saying I disagree. I'm kind of. I'm. It's the thing where I feel like no matter what, he's not going to finish those books. So I'm kind of hyped.
No, he's cashed the checks and he doesn't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah, he really doesn't. We can all come back in now. This is the closer here. Pretty good week though. Actually, I think this was one of our better episodes in recent memory. We didn't go super long.
Only mildly offensive.
Robbed. The people in the fucking chat know. One guy in the final doesn't know how to know where Philadelphia is, and the other guy fucking almost lost the round where the guy didn't know where the Philadelphia was.
That was complete bullshit. I gave facts and cited Vice News. Rob doesn't know where Philadelphia is, and Zach's like, I don't know who gave the point to.
Whoa, okay, you know what? Now I'm about to take this all back.
He asked how old Philadelphia was.
It's 1776, right?
Fisher, exactly how old is Philadelphia? Go right now.
It doesn't fucking matter. It's older than our
because
country.
You don't know the answer. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't fucking matter. Who cares where Philly is? We got esports there now. We got gamers there now. It's over. I
Let's guess.
lost.
I'm gonna say
Because
1701.
Kaiser is a
I'm gonna say
coward.
1701.
I'm versing scum of the earth in this game right now, and I'm still fucking.
Anyways, does anyone want to plug anything before next week?
You can still find me HIO590 anywhere on the net. HIO590 is how you pronounce it. That's what I should be plugging. The proper pronunciation of my name. HIO590 is how you say my name. That's what I gotta plug.
It's not Hio? Anyways, I think that's going to be it for this week. Thanks everybody for watching. I think this is a pretty solid episode of Around the Monitor. 8-Ball disagrees, but he didn't make it to the
Fucking
final round.
dislike, dude. Because I bashed Kaiser's SP. That's the only reason I didn't make the final round.
How do you
I
not
like
like
the
the
SP.
Game Boy Advance SP? It's one of the
It's
single
not that I don't
greatest
like it. It shouldn't have
consoles.
existed, dude.
Oh, disagree.
That's the only reason.
Disagree.
That was the
That
only
was the
reason.
first portable console with a good backlit screen. Are you kidding me?
The DS didn't have a
It
backlit
could have
screen?
been the
SP
DS
was first.
It
Yeah, SP
could've
was
just been
first.
The DS.
damn.
That's the best part.
I had the blue SP. It was great.
You're wild,
It
dude.
would be the Game Boy SP.
You're wild.
It would have just been the DS.
You're wild, man. Alright, but I think that's going to do it for today. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until next week, same time, this has been Around the Monitor.